Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 88 Eagles Den. Or if you're new here, welcome to the 88 Eagles Den, where I have 88 eagle figurines. And every day I ask an eagle its name and message. Today, we're on number 21. And I already asked the eagle's name, and he said his name was Hugo. So this is Hugo here. I'm just setting up my space here, so because we're on 21, I have 88 eagles to go, so I'm testing out new ways so you're able to look at the eagle while I share the message. This is Hugo, and I also have a website called the88eaglesden.com where there's also a link there to my blog where I have written down the messages. And I post the messages after I post it on YouTube. And also a lot of times what I'll do is I'll write it down and then I'll read what I wrote. And like today, I didn't write anything down. I'm just going with the flow, whatever Hugo wants to say. And what I'm also starting that's new is cards. Not tarot cards, but they're just cards. So each eagle, I have a card and I shuffle the cards, and whatever card shows up, that's the message. And again, right now I have up to 21. This is 21 Hugo. And you can see how big he is. So I just started shuffling cards to get a message with one word. So each card will have, so for example, Hugo, the message for Hugo, which I'm going to be talking about, is on anxiety. So on Hugo's card, it would just say anxiety, and then I would relate that to whatever message during that card reading. But for today, this is an actual message that Hugo wants to share about anxiety. So there you go. There's Hugo. I'll just leave him there. Anxiety. So what Hugo wants us to know about anxiety is that that's bullshit. And what I mean by bullshit is that you're not listening to yourself. Anxiety is you being afraid to open up your wings. You're frozen. Everything in your body is frozen. Your heart freezes up, your body freezes up, your stomach freezes up. You're like in this up against the wall, frozen. You're just like in a deep freeze of frozen anxiety. You can't breathe. You're like hyperventilating. And could you imagine an eagle breathing like that? Could you imagine an eagle feeling anxiety? No. Look at Hugo right now. Could you imagine Hugo being angst about anything? No, he wouldn't be. He's honing who he is. He's soaring above the river. He's up in the sky, up high in the mountains, just flying. He's soaring and angling. And, he has eyes that can see up to like 10 times farther than the human eye. He's just feeling the wind beneath his wings. He knows who he is. He doesn't have to get permission. Am I an eagle? Is this okay for you? Are you cool with me being an eagle? No, eagles, they know who they are. They fly above the bullshit. They fly really high. And they use their intuition when they're flying. When they're flying, they use their intuition. They use their dynamic, their navigation to guide them in the right path. That's where the food is. Where they always know where their nest is. That they stay in with their with their significant other. They're very loyal. And what Hugo was saying is that when you feel anxiety, that means you're not being yourself. That means that you're not allowing yourself to open up your wings and fly. That's what he's saying, is that when you feel angst about anything, you have to really just slow down, because you're hyperventilating. Just slow down, take a look at yourself, and recognize that you have wings. You're okay, all is well. All you have to do is just recognize that you are here for a reason. God created you for a reason, and that you're safe, you're powerful, and your heart is beating and is letting you know that, hey, I'm not digging this right now. You have me working overtime in flight or fight mode, thinking about the past, afraid of the future. You know, you got to be right here, right now, because every part of your body is asking for your presence, to be present right here, right now, to be in this moment. Because if you're going to fly, you need to be here right now and feel the wind beneath your wings. Let the wind guide you. You are supported. The problem is that you don't see sometimes the support around you. Do the eagles see the wind beneath their wings? No. They fly really high, but they don't see the wind. They feel the wind. You don't always have to see the support to know that it's there. Because once you start flying, boom, boom, all of a sudden you'll start seeing the support, because you'll end up flying and all these synchronicities will start to happen because you had faith that you knew that God gave you this body. God gave you these gifts so you can fly. And once you allow yourself and feel the guidance within you, your intuition, you know, we may not have eagle eyes, but we have intuition. So we can maybe not see as far as an eagle, but we can pretend that we can see that far, because our intuition can see billions of miles ahead of us. Our intuition knows way ahead of us. So using our intuition, our eagle eyes, we can pretend that actually our intuition is the eagles flying really high, seeing way far, way ahead of us, letting us know, radar, radar, don't go this way, go that way. And your anxiety is you saying, I don't trust, I'm afraid, I don't trust, I don't trust. What is it that you don't trust? You don't trust yourself? You don't trust the eagles? You don't trust what? You have to ask yourself, who is it that you're having an issue with the trust on? Trusting the people in front of you? Trusting the people that are talking to you? Or are you having an issue with trusting yourself? Because really the anxiety is because you have to be able to trust yourself. I mean, when you think about moving your arm, you move your arm. When you think about walking, you walk. You don't ask yourself, I wonder if my arm will move. It just moves. I wonder if my legs will move. They just move. Like these you have arms and legs that are functioning. You're not afraid. You're not thinking up, staying awake all night long, wondering if when you wake up in the morning, will I be able to walk? Unless you have issues walking. But you get what I'm saying, is that this comes naturally to you. The trust within yourself comes naturally to you. When you're eating, you're not wondering if your stomach is going to digest your food. You're not wondering if you're breathing. You're not checking in with your heart every 2 minutes. Hey, are you beating? Are you going to beat? Are you still in there? These are just natural things. So the problem is that you trust yourself, but then you second guess yourself. It's like the first little whisper in my head said, go left. And then you wonder, should I go left? Because Johnny Boy said I should go right. That's peer pressure. That's peer pressure. You know, in school when they told you to smoke, they said, come on, smoking looks good. You look hot when you smoke. Yeah. And then guess what happened? You're the one that got in trouble smoking, and the other people got away. Because you know that smoking wasn't good for you. But, you know, to be with the it crowd, you did it. So you really have to learn to don't question yourself. Anxiety is shrinking. Anxiety is you not using your wings. Anxiety is saying to yourself that I don't want to fly. I'm afraid to fly. If I fly, I may fall. What? Could you imagine if the eagle said, if I open my wings, I'm afraid I'm going to fall? There's no way. The eagle opens his wings and flies and soars. He doesn't think every time he's on the tree, top of the mountain, wondering if he's going to fly. Could you imagine every time the eagle sat there and every time he's about to fly, he was questioned? Meanwhile, all these eagles are flying everywhere, and there's one eagle just, I don't know if I can fly. That just doesn't happen. It's like a natural instinct. It's a natural instinct. It's in you. It's in you. It's screaming at you. But you have to be able to just listen to that part of you, that inner child in you that's screaming at you and saying, let's do this. You got this. We got this. All is well. And you can feel that. You can feel that. And if you don't do it, then you're just missing out on all the things that you hear. You're going to die with the song still in you. And you're born to sing that song. You're born to express yourself, You're born to fly. And if you don't have the courage and trust in yourself to fly, then you're going to be on your deathbed saying to yourself, oh, I knew I could have done that, but I didn't do it. So Hugo is saying, fly. Because once you start flying, you're going to recognize, you're going to feel, man, wow, I'm flying. What was I scared of? And then you're going to really be flying. You're going to really feel it. You're going to feel like, oh my God, this is the best feeling in the world. Like, I know, I told you. I don't know why you waited so long. Should have listened to me. But now that we're here, let's do this. You know, there's never a wrong time to get started. Sometimes it may take a while for you to go through the motions and all that, and that's okay, because everything happens at the perfect time in the perfect way. The teacher will always come when the student is ready, so don't worry. You're not missing anything. You're not missing a thing. Everything always happens at the perfect time in the perfect way. If you're not ready to do something, that's okay. Just keep your healing. Keep listening to your heart. You're not missing anything. You'll see things always line up, but how they line up is because you have to listen to your heart. If you don't feel ready to take action, then don't. Then don't. Wait until you have that feeling of, okay, yeah, I'm ready to do this. I feel it. And then do it. Don't question yourself. When you feel that moment, do it. Just do it. Be like Nike and just do it. But be in it, though. You have to really feel it in you. And then once you start doing it, then and it's going to come out even more. Then you're going to start feeling even better. Then you're going to feel like $1 million. And you're like, wow. So Hugo was saying, open your wings and fly. Have courage. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. Fly above the bullshit. But most importantly, listen to your heart. It's okay to be happy. You are born happy. You are joy. Remember, happiness is a happy name. Joy is who you are. Enjoy. You are joy. Being happy is a happy name. being happy. It's okay to be happy, but you are joy. You're not